What's up? This is the post-fight talk. And what you saw was boy versus man tonight. Because Lomachenko is on a whole different level. And you knew that going into this fight. From the very start of it. Once the fight started, it was like the kid's in trouble. Yeah, I apologize for not doing this last night. I was doing so many videos and so much stuff last night. I forgot. I didn't even do this post-fight review. I thought I had done it. I'm like, man, I could have sworn I'd done it, but I was on the phone talking to somebody, which made me think I made the video. So I'm thinking the video's out there, and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't make a video. I was on the phone. That's how crazy busy I am. I got what, four YouTube channels. I got the movie channel. I got that taken care of. I got movie reviews done. I'm covering every event. I did my power review from last night. I haven't even uploaded that. So we've been, quite busy here. But how many of y'all actually saw the fight on ESPN last night? Now, from the opening round, you could tell the power difference. Marriaga is too small for Lomo. Lomo could hit him and hurt him and maneuver and get out of the way. He was too slow. I felt bad for Miguel. He was overwhelmed. This fight was too big for him. And he really should be fighting at a lower weight. It's just that he took this fight on last minute notice. Orlando Salido was offered $750,000 to do the fight. He turned that down. He didn't think it was enough money. So therefore, he didn't want to take the fight. He was getting offered more money to go up against Tank. And that's why he didn't want to fight Lomachenko. And the fact is, all that they could offer him was $750,000. They're like, we can't. There's no way we're gonna give you this type of money. So he ended up pulling out of the Tank fight due to an injury or something like that. And I don't know what's going on with Orlando Salido, but I could tell you that he didn't want to fight Lomachenko. He could have fought him, but he wasn't gonna do it for $750,000. What's up, Taz? Chelsea. That's right. That's why we got y'all best player, Richard. He gonna be wearing this. I don't know. I mean, Tevin Farmer just got shot, so I'm trying to see what's gonna happen in his situation. How he gonna bounce back from that? Boxing coming back. Where's it gone? Everybody keeps saying boxing gone, boxing gone, boxing gone. But you see more boxing fights on than UFC. You see more people at the boxing fights than UFC. UFC has tanked so many pay-per-views. You can't even tell me how many views the last pay-per-view did. Or the one before that. They've been terrible. And everybody acts like the UFC is so exciting. That's because they promote it. Like Fox Sports 1, they act like, and it's a total domination takeover. I'm like, Damian Maya Woodley fight was a snoozer. Another fight was on there was a snoozer. They didn't have any good fights. The fight with John Jones, that was decent, but it was because it ended finally. You didn't get 5 rounds of that, but it had its moments. But overall, the fights were so-so. It wasn't a good pay-per-view card for UFC. I know, but the thing about Lomachenko that would make him dangerous against like anybody else in the division, he's susceptible to a looping right hand. You can hit Lomachenko with a looping right hand and a good solid jab. But if you don't have power, he won't respect you. Now, he'll walk you down and walk through you if that's the case. And he'll switch his style up. So you can't look at one fight and say, oh man, look how he fought him. He won't fight you that way. It depends on what's your strength. If you're a hard hitter, he'll make an adjustment. But like this fight with Miguel, he just walked the poor kid down because the kid couldn't hurt. He had nothing to really hurt him and get his attention. The kid couldn't fight off the back foot, so he just kept forcing him back all night long until he finally got him out of there. It took longer than what it should. As you can see, it took way longer than it should have taken. Jack Reese doing his best. But oh, I can't go live during Premier League. Do you know how crazy that would be? If I'm live during Premier League, I can't do that. That's insanity. I'm up on every play. I'm yelling at people. I'm thinking I'm the coach. And I don't even know all the rules. I'll be, that's a flag. He's flopping. Get him out of the game. You suck. Yeah. It's too intense. It's too intense. But now everybody knows that Manchester United is for real, so that's a good thing about it. That fight was a spar session. It was nothing competitive about this fight at all. He got hit probably with like 3 shots. The guy, Miguel, did the best he could. He's too small. They had to get anybody they could to put in there with him for the fight, but he couldn't get the fight he wanted. But we want to see him in there with get him in there with some of the top fighters. Like, their division is stacked. I would like to see him in Frampton fight. I would like to see him fight somebody like Abner Mares or Leo Santa Cruz. Let's get these fights going. There's a lot of fighters there for him to fight. So they have no excuse but to make these fights not happen. What's up, John Lester? Joy is okay. I mean, she's cute. She has her moments, but I mean, I'm not head over heels for Joy Taylor, but she's like the cute girl there. But you could tell she's the type that would get annoying to me in about 3 hours of Joy. 3 hours of Joy Taylor would probably get annoying to me, and it'll be over real quick. I'll be like, she be happy Monday. I'll be, yeah, maybe you should go home. I'm gonna call you an Uber. Oh, give me Jamel Hill. Even though she's starting to get on my nerves now. I'm like, wait a minute now. All her feminist stuff. The best part of the fight though was in round 3 when when he taunted Miguel to come in and hit him and put the high guard up. As soon as he put the high guard up, Lomachenko knocked him down. Then when he got up, Lomachenko went into the corner and said, "Come on, come get me. Come on. Come over here and get me. Let's go. Come get me." You mean the Dark Tower? Yes, I've seen the Dark Tower. Matter of fact, I'm finna probably release the video. I already did my movie review to that. Oh, I've done it. I read it. I mean, I've seen the Power. Let me just say this: I am 100% correct. If you've been watching any of my Power videos, you Carcino is 100% correct. That's all I can tell you. 100%. So far, this has been the most predictable season of Power. So that's that. But Abner Mares, I think, will give him a good game. Like it will be a great matchup because of Abner Mares and Leo Santa Cruz. You know, I don't know if he could take Lomachenko's punching power. That's the only thing I don't know about Abner. But Abner, because Abner doesn't jab. And if you don't jab enough, you're not going to keep a guy like Lomachenko off of you. He always is in great position with his feet. Now, somebody like Leo Santa Cruz, now that's a whole different, situation. Leo Santa Cruz is the fighter he needs because that guy's going to push him to the level. Santa Cruz can box and he's long. And the thing is, his activity is enough to keep, because Lomachenko is an activity fighter. If you take the activity away, then you're looking at a whole different situation. Leo Santa Cruz is going to stand still. He's got slow feet. Once Frampton couldn't, oh yeah, when Frampton came in and did what he did, uh, he surprised Santa Cruz because Santa Cruz was just standing still. It was once he started taking the step back and countering Frampton, it changed the fight because Frampton don't have a plan B. That was his only plan. That little Euro jab when he comes in and lands his power shot. That's his move. Well, you're looking at a situation where Miguel landed more headbutts than he did punches in the fight. So it's quite obvious to me why the fight went the way in the direction that it did. It was quite easy to see. That's what I'm saying. It was apparent when you watched the fight what was happening. Well, he could say at least he got Lomachenko to get some stitches. Yeah, we had 2 retirements from boxing. One retirement is Klitschko, and the other one is Timothy Bradley. I'll probably make a video for them, giving them their tribute. I just been really busy. I was gonna do Klitschko, but now, the time has come. So, can Rigondeaux beat Lomachenko? That is the bigger question. I go back and forth with that all the time because of the way Lomachenko fights, his style, and the power difference. He has better footwork than Nonito Dunier, so he'll be able to cut the ring off and won't let Rigondeaux get set and punch. Rigo likes to wait for the perfect shot. Lomachenko don't do that. He knows how to punch you into position. He'll throw a flicking jab. He'll get you to react from a movement or a feint. Wait for you to get into position. Then bang. The hard one comes. So he throws like a baseball pitcher. He throws off-speed pitches. Yeah, but a lot of them don't have power. He'll only put like power on like maybe 1 or 2. If he throws a lead right uppercut, sometimes he throws it with a lot of power, sometimes he don't. His hard hand is his left, but not every time he throws it. He purposely takes something off of it. In the amateurs, you're just scoring points. He'll throw a little something so you'll think it's light, then the big one comes, and you can't gauge which one is which. So he'll shoe shine with the other ones, like measuring him, then come with the one hard punch in between. Because see, the thing is with Rigondeaux, you're only gonna get maybe one good shot. Well, it's not the thing. It's not Rigondeaux's fault. I mean Lomachenko's fault that the guy he's fighting is who he's fighting. But this is not the fight I go and tell people, see, I told you he was a world beater. This isn't that fight. The man beat Gary Russell Jr. And that was impressive to me. But in that fight, Gary Russell Jr. did not look like Gary Russell Jr. I give him that. Give a review on Hall of Fame speeches. Did you hear what you just said? Give a review on Hall of Fame speeches. Wow. I think that this guy's speech was better than that guy's speech. I didn't even see the Hall of Fame speeches. I think on ESPN they brought it up. Jerry Jones looking like Skeletor. Y'all, man, y'all got no chill. When did YouTube get this ruthless? You mean Bobby V? Is that what you mean, Bobby V? Well, I don't like to see mismatches. See, the thing is, they act like everybody. That's the thing difference. See, that's the difference right there. The UFC, right? The UFC and boxing. Come on, it's like you guys are delusional. Why do you think boxers make more than UFC fighters? If if UFC was paying the way they was, all the boxers would go to UFC. How could you be fooled? How you allow yourself to be fooled by that? See, you guys watch those replays on like Fox Sports where they show you like the best fights of the night and then make a collaboratory event of them where there's actually good fights and it ends in a knockout or a good submission and these fights go like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. That's not you can't expect boxing to be that. Boxing is not going to do that. Especially if you got the best fighting the best. They're not going to be like that. The fights are going to go a lot differently than what you expect. It's very rare that the main event ends in a knockout. Oh, well, you got to in this climate, in this era, staying on the grind is very important. You got people trying to get me in a lawsuit against YouTube, all kind of stuff, man. It's crazy stuff going on, man. I'm just like, what is happening here? I would love to see him fight Rigondeaux next. But if not, give me a Abner Maris. Give me a Leo Santa Cruz. Give me a Carl Frampton. Give me those guys. I don't want another showcase. You know, I understand Salido couldn't make the fight, but he's not the only fighter out there. Yeah, I think Mars would be a good fight because Mars is gonna go for the fences. He don't jab. They're gonna swing for the fences, and he got power, but I don't know if he could take Lomo's fight. But that's a good step up for him. He's a load up type of fighter. What's up, Neil? Oh, the party was great. Not really for the girls, but I got to see some old friends. Girls was so. He slighted the Redskins. Was Jason Taylor really known for anything he done with the Redskins? LeVar Arrington. Oh, man, I haven't heard that name in years. I was right about LL and Charlemagne the guy. I don't even remember what I said about it. But I know one thing is the truth. I was right about it. It's the one consistent narrative about that whole story. You was right about it. Yeah, that sounds about right. He stole money. Who haven't stolen money from the Skins? They don't want to pay the one quarterback they should have paid and got it over with a long time ago. I'm like, you should have paid and got rid of that situation a long time ago. But did you see how when Vic Mensa was sitting at the Breakfast Club, how Charlemagne was sitting there laughing and joking with him when he was talking about DJ Academic? Now ain't the Academic his buddy? And you sitting there, yeah, he's not even a DJ. He's not a DJ. Oh, you missed that, Apollo. Oh, yeah, we exposed everything that happened on Spider-Man. You got to go to the Screen Fiend account. Don't get caught up on that live chat. We told everything about the Spider-Man. Of course he's a flaky dude. What you expect? Of course he did. Now they're going to try to act like the incident didn't happen. That's what they do now. That's what people do. They act like stuff didn't happen. Man, did you hear about it? Yeah, it didn't happen. Act like nothing. So that's the attitude. Act like nothing. I'm out. Been cool chatting. I'm gone.